It's hard to ignore how Pokemon's art style has become increasingly generic and lifeless. Games from the late PS3, Xbox 360 era pushed visual boundaries, and even older Pokemon titles like Colosseum and XD Gale Darkness had more distinct aesthetics. The recent shift toward bland, safe visuals makes the world feel empty rather than immersive. I always prioritize gameplay over graphics, but even Pokemon's core mechanics have barely evolved since 1996. Catching and battling monsters is still fun, but the formula has remained largely unchanged. The upcoming Pokémon ZA introduces a dodge mechanic which adds a fresh dynamic, but will the game's visuals and world building match this evolution? Pokémon Legends Arceus had a cohesive, painterly aesthetic, but Pokémon ZA looks sterile and uninspired. Open world cities can feel lifeless without meaningful interaction, and the zones remind me of the Legend of Korra Spirit Section City, segregated, rather than seamlessly integrated. I want a world bursting with personality, not just another collection of plains, mountains, and generic towns. Imagine a Pokemon game with a whimsical, cel-shaded style like Gravity Rush that game's bold architecture, vibrant colors, and atmospheric design make its world unforgettable. Pokemon could thrive with a similar approach, crafting environments that feel alive rather than a tech demo's placeholders' assets. Some argue the Switch is too weak for better visuals, but that's a lazy excuse. Games like Breath of the Wild, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and older titles like Naruto Storm 1 on PS3 show how strong art direction can elevate a game beyond raw hardware. Pokemon doesn't need hyper-realistic graphics, it needs a compelling, imaginative world. Think about what makes games like Wind Waker, Borderlands, Dragon Quest, and even Gravity Rush memorable. Their distinct styles and cohesive aesthetics set them apart. Pokemon used to have that magic, but recent entries feel like uninspired, empty landscapes. The lack of strong competition allows Game Freak to play it safe, releasing visually unpolished, creatively dull games without pressure to innovate. I want a Pokemon world filled with character and atmosphere. Cities with unique architecture and a sense of history. Moody lighting and bold color palettes. Sunsets of orange, purple, and pink. A decaying theme park with the flickering neon signs against a grimy backdrop. An industrial refinery with steaming pipes and towering smokestacks. Ancient mountain villages surrounded by waterfalls and fireflies. Vast forests with twisting, oversized trees and glowing mushrooms at night. I want Pokemon to have rivals with personality. Selfish, rude, expressive characters whose designs reflect their nature. I want every corner of the map to have purpose instead of just another empty field. Game Freak has no reason to rush or push boundaries when they dominate the market. But as a fan, I want to see Pokemon become more than just a game with minor tweaks. The franchise has so much potential, it's frustrating to see its wasted, uninspired, soulless design.